a beautiful Norwegian summer's day. I gotta say, this is when Norway is at its best. 25-ish degrees, almost no clouds, stunning nature. The gravel in the road. Just pay attention. So, something I've been seeing a few videos about the last couple of, days, weeks. Are you a biker? Are you a real biker? What is a real biker? Everyone seems to have a little bit of their own interpretation, claim it as, this is what it is. I wouldn't say I have an answer. I just generally tend to disagree with some of the statements made by some others on YouTube. Obviously, it's internet, everyone has an opinion. Some shout it more than others, but it is an inherent problem in defining a group that is, for all intents and purposes, really diverse. So I'll give a little bit of my thoughts about it, and generally a little bit how I see myself fit into, or not fit into that definition. Oh man, there's so much dirt on the road still. Obviously, this is not a heavily trafficked road, but it's a popular motorcycle road, so it's a bit crap with gravel in the turns. So yeah, some claim, you need to do this or that, you need to have, umpteen bikes, and you need to be able to fix them yourself, and, all that stuff to be a biker. Or, you need to be super passionate about it. But, yeah, I guess it helps. But do you have to be passionate about motorcycles to be a biker? Or do you have to be, a 1%er to be a biker? I think one of the baselines to be a biker is to actually have a license to ride a bike. Well, at least here in Norway and Sweden. They released statistics over the accidents for the last year, or the previous year, usually like 6, 7, 8 months into the next year. It's always a debate about, we need to get less people killed on motorcycles. And of course, in general, in traffic as well. Yeah, of course, less people killed is always nice. When you then start pointing at motorcycles, usually speed is the number one thing they point at. When you dig into the statistics a little bit, a lot of the fatal or very serious accidents involve people that have either no license, no license and or are drunk or high on drugs. Usually on a stolen motorcycle. So, that is what I would call not a biker. Yes, I said you should start with having a license, but in this case, drunk driving, and, in my perspective at least, or not having a license on a stolen bike, then you're not really a biker. But when it comes to other things, some of the forums I frequent, there's discussion that's been up and done and dusted a couple of times. There's always someone on the extreme ends of, you need to have umpteen bikes, you need to love all kind of motorcycle racing, or at least the big ones like GPs, MX and Moto, preferably some enduro as well. Should hopefully have, do a lot of riding yourself. There's always the, my kilometers are longer than your kilometers kind of, or I've done more kilometers than you have in this year. Been there, done that. It's like, does it define if you're a biker or not? A lot of times, me included, you laugh and you make fun of the reborn bikers in their 50s, you know, no kids, and they buy a Harley, and it sees, you know, the open road once, maybe twice a year on a sunny Sunday. The rest of the time it's just standing there in the garage, and that's the first season. Second season, since we, you know, most people can't or won't ride around here in Norway, cold, icy winters. You know, you see, are they real bikers? Are they not real bikers? You tend to lean to the side that they are not real bikers. Because, you know, they don't ride the bike as much. But, you know, they do, or had at one point, when they bought the bike, or just before they bought it, the passion for it. They want, but, you know, once it starts standing in the garage, not being driven or, you know, cared for, then I guess you might not be a biker after all. But then on the other hand, if you have the bike only, and I mean in the extreme case only to commute to and from work, you know, it might be 125er, and you do, I don't know, 30,000 kilometers a year, 40,000 on the bike just commuting, using it as a more as a tool than a hobby, fun instrument. Are you then a biker? I think, you know, as long as you have a teeny little bit of interest in motorcycles, be it as a commuter or as a, you know, just taking rides, it's the tool for what you want to do. I'd say you're a biker. Of course, it doesn't mean that everyone agrees with it, but, you know, there it is. In my case, you know, I like to ride a lot more than I do. I watch Moto GP, occasionally I go to MXGP races and whatnot. It's good fun. Lots of engine noise, which is a different topic, but, you know, it's good fun. It's usually a nice crowd, nice people. In my case, am I a biker? Yeah, I'm passionate about bikes, but, you know, not on that I know every model of every manufacturer. I watch some racing. I ride my bike as much as possible within limits. A lot less now with, you know, small kids in the family. Bikers is from all segments and all walks of life, or people riding motorcycles. So how are you going to make something that labels them all? Well, the simplest would then be you have a license and you ride about a motorcycle larger than, or 125 cubics and up, right? Take it myself, you know, I have photos of my bike, photos of bikes I like on my wallpapers on my computer. No, I watch racing, I watch a lot of bike videos on YouTube. So, in short, I don't really think there is a good definition of a biker.